team that is good at almost every aspect on the court, role players that know how to play each of their roles really well, and Jay Crowder's back. Don't stare directly into the sun. Let's hit the beach and get some sun. Not South Beach, though. I hear it's bad there. There's not a lot the Suns don't do well. Yeah. They're a top 5 team in both offensive and defensive rating, which is really rare. The thing with the Suns is they just have every right role player in every conceivable way to pretty much build up their star players in Chris Paul and Devin Booker. CP3 in particular has been the best glue guy they could have asked for. I mean, he's like a glue guy all-star pretty much. And much like most Chris Paul teams, this one isn't any different in that they are one of the best assist teams in the whole league. The Suns are top 5 in assists per game, assist percentage, and bottom 6 in terms of turnovers per game. That's just an insane feat. So yeah, expect a lot of like high pick and roll action leading to kickouts, which is a staple of most Chris Paul offenses. But they've especially been able to like get it right considering who the role players are out there. And those guys that he kicks it out to, I could just go on and on forever about. They're just like the perfect role players out there, from Michael Bridges to Cam Johnson, Jay Crowder, our old friend. They all just know where to be. It's pretty astounding to watch the team come together like that. It's not just on offense that they fly around, they also fly around on defense. They close out to the shooters really well. They're actually the best in the entire league in giving up made threes a game. So yeah, Miami's 3-point centric offense might have a little trouble. And it's not just there, they're also one of the best teams in terms of shots at the rim, which is like, how can you be good at literally every aspect of the game? Yeah, the Suns don't really ever have a guy overstep their role in any of these offensive or defensive game plans, which is what's led to so much of their success this year. So it's going to be hard to find those seams that Miami can attack. It's going to take a Utah Jazz level of offensive game for Miami to compete. The Suns are also a really good mid-range shooting team, which is no surprise when you have Chris Paul on your team, but it's pretty good when you also have Devin Booker. So even the shots that Miami wants to give up, it's going to be shots that the Suns will happily take. So yeah, good luck with that.
Make it stop. Make my suffering stop. End it all.
The Suns don't really have very many weaknesses, which makes sense given their record. But I guess if you had to pinpoint something, is their inability to hide DeAndre Ayton on defense at times. But even then, he's made some strides in that sense. But I guess that's might be the one thing you could nitpick. Ayton has a hard time closing games, which is they've closed a lot of their games with Dario Saric. So you could see Miami having an advantage there, having a guy like Bam who has quick feet go up against DeAndre Ayton. But I'm guessing that's going to be Miami's best bet, is to try to get DeAndre Ayton off the floor. But even then, the Suns have a pretty formidable lineup without him. Another hope for Miami as well is that the Suns don't really have a guy big enough to defend Jimmy Butler. While I love Michael Bridges, he's a little too slender and could probably get eaten alive by Jimmy Butler. So yeah, it's going to be on their 2 best players to pretty much carry the team again, which is no surprise. The whole season's been like that. But hey, maybe Jay Crowder takes his turn at Jimmy Butler, which would be pretty fun to watch. 2 guys that used to play together go at it.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
There's not a lot of options, considering just how deep and good and just overall, like, knowing of their role that the Suns are. I mean, I do expect some Heat fans to put that label on Dario Saric, but he's had a nice bounce back year, and you know he's killed Miami before. So, but Dario he's a good player. Now I can see Cameron Payne going off randomly. I think once he went off in the bubble, he's turned slightly a corner, but I don't know. I don't trust that. Just the way that Cam Payne shoots, he shoots sideways, which is weird. But yeah. That would just make me angry if he goes for like 20 plus. However, I would warn against sleeping on Abdel Nader. Oh Lord. It's never a good idea to sleep on Nader, huh?